Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, I want to be talking about Barcelona's match against Atlético Madrid tomorrow in the Copa del Rey. I'm going to be looking at Hansi Flick's words in his press conference, and we're going to be talking about the match. Looking at some of the reactions, talking about the sensations, and we already know who Barcelona's opponent is going to be in that final if we do go through, and that is Real Madrid after securing the passage in a 4-4 draw, winning 5-4 on aggregate, and what was a controversial victory as well as it typically is with Real Madrid. But as always, guys, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's start with the video. Alright guys, let's get started with the video and let's talk about the words from Hansi Flick in the press conference before the match against Atlético Madrid. Now we all know it's going to be a very difficult game. Barcelona with a 4-4 scoreline in the Wanda, and our previous 4-2 victory over Atlético Madrid. Barcelona, we're in, I would say, a favorable position to win the leg, but of course Atlético Madrid, they do have the home advantage, and of course they're going to be wanting to win this game as they have been knocked out from the Champions League. They're very far from the La Liga title race, and this could be their only shot at any silverware this season. So expect an all-out Atlético Madrid. But looking at the words from Hansi Flick, he starts off by saying, "It's a different match because it will be like a final before the final. Everyone wants to reach the final. Barca can be proud of what they do. They work hard. They've earned everything they've achieved. We're satisfied with the level of commitment, and they find the right response in every situation. So far, we haven't gotten anywhere. It won't be easy. They have a great coach. They know how to play. They'll fight until the last minute." So right there, he talked about the match. He continues on. And he talks about the game. He says, "My attitude is to always try. We'll see the result. They've improved a lot. I value the way they played and how we've conducted ourselves, but it's football. We're all happy with the style and how we've improved. I believe in what we do. That's the most important thing. The atmosphere, the way we work. We have to keep going like this." Hansi Flick confident in the team. He now continues to talk about, the team. He talks about the attacking midfielder position, which is a doubt. We don't know who's going to be playing there. Is it going to be Gavi? Is it going to be Fermin Lopez? Is it going to be, a wild card in Pablo Torre? We don't know. Hansi Flick, he says, "In this position, you have to find the right position. Press. It's always like that. There are some players. Tomorrow we'll see. I believe in all the players. They can do well. Be positive, and we'll see tomorrow. We've been more united than off the pitch." So right there, Hansi Flick, he doesn't give any, I would say, clues on who could be starting. And I think this is a smart decision. He doesn't want to give it away, because Gavi in that number 10 position is different to a Fermin. He's different from a Pablo Torre. So Hansi Flick keeping his cards close and, not really revealing too much. He talks about Raphinha, who at first was a doubt, and he says, Raphinha, he is ready for tomorrow. And in regards to Raphinha, guys, he's going to be a key player for Barcelona. We're going to need to see the best Raphinha after what was sort of a weak rest for him after what was a very, I would say, tumultuous journey to Brazil, to the Brazilian national team, played for Brazil. In the 2 international fixtures, he's been playing a lot of minutes, and then coming back from that long journey from South America, we're going to need Raphinha fully rested and fully ready to go against Atlético Madrid. And Hansi Flick, he says he's ready. Hansi Flick, he talks about the goalkeeper position, which we are hearing some rumors about, Ter Stegen potentially replacing Szczesny, but Ter Stegen recovering well, absolutely fantastic. But Hansi Flick, his stance on it, he says, "We'll see, step by step, day by day, to see Ter Stegen. Today isn't the day. If everything goes in the right direction, we should be happy he's at this point." And so yet again, Hansi Flick not giving any clues on the goalkeeper situation. Just like how when Szczesny first, came into the Barcelona squad, questions were being asked about who's the Barcelona goalkeeper going to be. Is it going to be Szczesny or is it going to be Iñaki Peña? And right now we're going to be seeing sort of a repeat of that situation. And Hansi Flick is going to be need to be very smart and handle this very cautiously, because as I say, I do not want Ter Stegen back in the lineup. As much as he's a Barcelona legend for some, I want Szczesny to be there for the rest of this season. Let's see what a different goalkeeper can do for us in European competitions. Hansi Flick, he talks about Cubarsí, and he says he's ready like Raphinha. We've given him a little bit more time. It was the right decision. Cubarsí rested in the game against Osasuna, played a little bit against Girona, and now most likely going to start against Atlético Madrid. And he is another player who is going to be very key for us. Hansi Flick talks about 1 day less of rest. He says it's going as it is. We don't know what will happen. We're focused on the 90 minutes, but if it's 120 minutes and penalties, we have to be prepared. Atletico is a great team. He talks about Atletico a little bit more. He says it's the closest title we have, and there's time in La Liga, a very experienced coach who knows how to turn things around. He talks about if Barcelona are prepared for the penalties. He says some players have taken a few penalties, nothing special. It happens sometimes, but if it happens, we're prepared. And this is very important because in Real Madrid's 120-minute tie against Real Sociedad, they were very close to reaching penalties in that game. They reached penalties against Atlético Madrid, and Barcelona, we need to have our penalty takers ready in case we do reach that point where it's all decided by the penalty spot, by the kick from that penalty spot. And in regards to that, guys, who do you guys play the faith in those penalties? I know that if most likely Robert Lewandowski is going to be out there on the field. If not, Ferran is most likely going to be involved. Pedri as well. And, there are some players who I don't know if they're going to be able to take him. I'm looking at, for example, Lamine Yamal. I know Lamine Yamal, he took a horrendous penalty for Spain. But if he is going to be out there on the pitch, does Hansi Flick play him? We'll have to see his lineup for who's going to be taking the penalties. Hansi Flick, he talks about the typical 11. He says, we have our idea of how we want to play, and we may change some things, but we'll see tomorrow. He talks about Barca being the best team currently. And he says, we play great football. I appreciate that. The fans appreciate it too. You like comparing us to Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a great team with a great coach. The team can be proud. I feel the hunger to win titles, and we'll see what happens. And overall, guys, I see a very confident and, a very, I would say, not revealing of Hansi Flick. He wants to keep his cards close. He doesn't want to reveal too much on what tactical decisions he's going to make, what player he's going to be playing in number 10. And overall, I'm feeling good for Barcelona's match against Atlético Madrid tomorrow. I feel that Barcelona, they have a very good chance of winning that game. Just looking at our previous performances, I just think that Barcelona, they are in the best moment right now of the season, and this is where those key games are going to come. And I want to hear you guys' score predictions down below. How do you guys see this game going? Are you guys expecting a win by a huge margin? Are you guys expecting a win by a small margin? I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And as I said before, guys, we know who our opponent is going to be if Barcelona they do advance. And that is going to be Real Madrid after a 4-4 draw in the Santiago Bernabeu today, after they've beaten them 5-4 on aggregate. And we know that no team can beat Real Madrid in a convincing fashion if it's not Barcelona. There's a reason why Real Madrid, we are their arch nemesis. If a team is going to beat Real Madrid, it's going to be us, and that's why I'm confident about achieving this title. But guys, that was it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. How are you guys feeling? What are your score predictions? I want to hear it all down below in the comments. And as always, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Become a member if you do want to become a member. Access to the Discord server and much more. But I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.